The thing I'm finding hard, I don't know about you guys, is I'm really finding it hard not to get supersonic because we're allowed to boost. Because like having to constantly brake, when I'm about to get to supersonic. Right there, I just got supersonic and gone for a demo.
Oh, yeah, with the flips as well. Yeah,
it is quite
like
tricky. Like to stay slow.
I've probably broken it about like 10 times.
Oh, I have. I'm struggling to not do it. Like right here, I just normally did supersonic on that path lane. It's just throwing me off a little bit.
What I actually did,
I went super.
My bad.
What I did was yeah, I think you should only go supersonic if you're like recovering. I think that's fair.
Yeah,
because if you're recovering from defense and you have to like go half speed and you just watch the ball trickling slowly, that won't be very ideal. So,
oh, that's a double jump aerial.
Just breaking everything we've said.
It's so hard. It's so hard not to like
playing fractions of your skill. Yeah.
At the end of the day, it's like it's to prove a point. To be fair, it's like we're trying to really undersell what you can do and still win the game by being solid. You know, when everybody else when they're playing, they will be playing normally, and if they are this rank legitimately, then they should be able to do double jump aerials and
they should. To be fair, I'll just get back post.
Yeah.
That's allowed. And then, so normally I just go for a demo there. I just drive through him, bump him off the ball. Nice wide rotation. You can
kind of get away with more as first man in threes.
Yeah, I do like that. I really like that. Yeah, like that, just like moving in and just mess him up. I'll just grab the mid boost.
As long as like your team is getting completely peppered, then that's fine. Obviously, if you've been like defending,
I tried.
Oh, you saw it coming.
Yeah, he did well.
Cars won. I actually want to watch the movie Cars now. Great movie.
You know what? I've never watched it.
Wow.
I know, and I really want to. I really want to.
It is a classic.
Watched all
Cars 2 has got the weirdest plot. If you think about it.
Cars 2?
Yeah. It's so weird. It's a weird movie. Like, it's got like no principles of any other Disney movie. Just go straight in with like spies and stuff.
I almost want to see it now because I'm just like.
I mean, Cars 1 about racing, Cars 2 intricate spot about like spies and like blowing up cars.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Like, yeah. It's like a James Bond.
And then Cars 3 just goes back to racing again.
Back to racing. Yeah.
Cars 2 is just a side quest, I guess.
Side quest. Damn shot.
We are down one actually.
We are down one actually. Maybe we should.
I didn't even realise. No, we're okay.
No, I'm just saying. Like, maybe we should. Maybe I should shoot on target. Instead of just shooting, like I'm just literally flopping around until we get to a higher rank. I feel like I can't like you know like Machamp. You know Machamp with Pokemon.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Right, and he has to wear that belt because he's so strong. I'm not saying I am. Yeah, he has to wear that belt. Wait, hear me out. He's so strong that he just can't go light. That's how I feel. I can't go light and freeze because I'm so used to just going crazy. I just love playing first man, going around killing people. But I'm really struggling, so I'm just sort of flopping around, messing about until we get like I don't know, camp 3, and then I can just sort of you know, which is probably my freeze peak really.
Your freeze peak?
Nah, my freeze peak is Grand Champ.
Yeah.
But only Grand Champ. To be fair.
Really?
Yeah. I think like one time, it was that time. I got Grand Champ in 1s and then I got it in 2s. So I was like, you know, it'd be cool just having Grand Champ in every main mode. So I got it in 3s and then it was I just never bothered after that.
Oh my god, I'm getting bumped.
I just saw you backwards on my screen. That was an interesting sequence of events. Okay, that shot definitely could have been better. A little bit of air roll there, and that's a good shot.
Good.
Oh, the fake didn't quite
Oh
work.
wow, it's going in out of nowhere.
Get off the corner and kills.
Oh, that's a good clear.
That's a great clear.
Why is my ping going up? It's never good.
Ooh.
Okay, you have some very shaky internet.
Not anymore though, but oh well.
Have you got a new
yeah.
cable or something?
I got fiber optic now. I only had like copper wiring before.
Nice.
I know. I basically lived in a castle. How bad my internet was.
Yeah, like, I don't know, Alton Towers or some shit.
That's the first like castle you think of.
Oh, do you know the weird thing
Not
is?
even Hogwarts.
This is the difference between our ages. The first castle I thought of was Enya's. And then you guys probably don't even know what Enya is, do you?
I don't.
Enya,
But I've heard.
she's
I thought it was Takeshi's.
Takeshi. That's brilliant. Actually, yeah, because that is Takeshi's castle. Yeah. So Enya, she's a singer, and she owns a castle in Scotland, I think.
Does she? I mean, Scotland's everything.
Go on, Ray, for the last second. Oh, keep it up.
Keep it up.
Oh, my bad. We gone up straight away.
Oh, let's not lose.
Yeah, let's not lose this. Let's get the champ. Do you know what though? Already these guys are better. Like they're more in the area of the ball. They're not just there's still gaps, but they are actually like around like where you need to be.
I mean, they are playing with a plat, so it
played.
must be hard for them.
That's gotta be yeah, well played.
How did I matrix through him? Like, I don't know how I did bump him here. I didn't even like jump that high. I flipped and nothing happened.
Oh wow.
Okay.
That's like halfway. GG, well played. So this should be champ.
Yeah. Yeah, 20 MMR should be.
That's brilliant, that is.
Please.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
Well, that might be Div 2 then. 20 MMR. Nah, Div 1.
Nah.
One thing I've like noticed is that players at this rank, they don't really notice when they're going to get beat to a ball, and then they don't change what they do once they realize that.
Yeah,
like that
they
last
made their
goal,
mind up.
Yeah, like that last goal, it was quite clear I was going to be first to whatever ball, even though I wasn't going quickly, but just because of positioning. But everyone still like dived in anyway, which is why there was no.
Yeah, sort of like that again. Like the two of them just dove in at me, even though I'm right on top of that ball.
Yes, you know, you have to be able to adapt to what the game is giving you.
Yeah, what a hit. That is just so overpowered, that move. Like,
yeah, it's a high hit.
Yeah, if you can hit it onto that spot, just unstoppable, really.
Well, it's a goal at these ranks for sure. It's so hard to read the backboard bounce unless you're already there. So,
how would you do it if you weren't on the backboard? What can you do if you're not on the backboard and the ball goes high? Maybe it just takes you off guard. You just have to hover straight away. Do you know what I mean? Is there anything you can do to move, manipulate your position in the net? I mean, how does that work?
Just get on the backboard or like quickly double tap camera.
Or is it just all over? I mean, no, I'm just thinking for like players who really can't get onto the backboard. Like they just really struggle with the backboard for whatever reason. Once that's on there, I mean, that's it? Is it game over pretty much? Or is there something they can do?
I wouldn't say so. I think it depends on like the person shooting, like how far away they are. Like if you take off ball cam and they're miles away, then I guess you don't even need to go for it. But if they are there, and like you just have to double jump under the circle. Just have to look for the white circle.
Yeah, that's a good tip actually. To be fair, like if you let the backboard, the backboard touch happen, and there is someone actually there about to shoot it, then it probably is game over. To be honest, especially if they shoot it well, then there shouldn't be anything you can do as a defender really, unless you maybe get like a weird touch on it or something. But yeah, if the ball does go on the backboard, then you just have to jump up for it and pray pretty much that you either hit the ball or block.
Do you know what I was just thinking? Ball chasing gives you those statistics. It would be really cool if it could map like who hit the backboard the most.
That's actually a good one.
Like to see I think that would actually be really interesting information, because say if you play a team like when we qualify for RLCS, but when we're playing in the RLCS real soon, and it'd be interesting to see like when we play the pros just how much, or a good player, how much backboard hits they have. Whoa, what a touch compared to us. I think that would be a lot. Yeah, but that would just be really cool.
Great thing to see. Yeah, sure. Oh wow.
That is unfortunate. Oh man, it couldn't be any more tight.
Yeah, maybe they do that. So I don't know. Yeah. Maybe they don't.
I don't want to see when we play the pros.
Well, they've started doing other things like closeness to the ball and possession, which has been pretty cool to look at. But I do, I think like backboard touches would be an interesting thing. Or like, because also that could be a good stat, because say you're a pro team and you're playing another pro team. Obviously, you guys are like peppering the backboard and stuff, but it'll also show your team's ability to not let it hit the backboard by already being there and pre-jumping and all that. So you can actually see like your defensive your team's defending ability in a quantitative form.
Yeah,
that just would be interesting.
It's I think in like more pro lobbies, they're always there on the backboard, or if they're not there, they can just read the backboard anyway from whatever angle, even the waterfall angle.
Yeah.
So it's not necessarily a sense of like outplaying someone on the backboard at that level. It's more of outplaying someone before the ball gets to the backboard. Like, why the ball even reach the backboard is more important than the actual backboard touch itself, because a pro is like never going to miss that.
True. Yeah.
Even with like noticed, they are pretty good at reading that.
I mean, I still watch like.
Who did bottle it? Like someone did bottle a backboard touch in like a game elimination. I think it was first killer, wasn't it?
Oh, I remember
Zen.
To be honest,
really
a few. Oh my god, a few have missed like backboard touches. I know Turbo completely misread. I just can't remember who it was. Completely misread something off the backboard. That's why he lost the. They got knocked out. I just can't remember.
And had a big one. This RCS. The own goal.
Well, the own goal. Oh, come on then, team. Oh my god, sorry guys. I was trying to hit you there, right? I just couldn't get it across enough. Yeah, my bad. Couldn't get enough.
Good touch. They seem to kill the last guy.
Oh my.
Oh.
Oh, I just accidentally slotted that too hard.
Just sounding.
Just a side flip.
That had so much power on it. Jesus, that just had so much power on it. What the hell?
Yeah, last man's not going to be very impressed with me just rule one. Good tactic though.
Yeah.
Take him out of the game.
Oh, this could be a good. Oh, I thought I was going straight in. Them opportunity I was going to say.
It's another good touch.
Again. Oh, well played. Okay.
It's a good touch. Even if like they clear it after a high touch, you should still have the ball. So it's really about keeping like offensive pressure, which of course we'll talk about in the seminar. But
yes, yeah, absolutely.
It's so important to just keep shooting.
It just pins them into their net, doesn't it? Like forces them to have to continually like save reactively, or they have to do that. I always say just ask them a question, but right here, they're so fed up of being stuck in net that they're just going to face forward and just go for like miracles, just because they're fed up of being shot at. And a lot of players.
That's why you should like never shoot a bad shot, and that's why you should play it high if in doubt. Like
yeah, 100%. Because
like that's when people like say, oh, the pressure just didn't work because then the counter attack, and then you're just dead.
But like with
just because that one player had like a really p-roller shot, just gave him like and plus like they all committed to it, so.
But that's why I think
the counter attack is
with like
so good.
with your counter attack, just smash anything towards the general area of the net. Because what you find is so many players need boost that they always go wide. So if you shoot it into the net, and they're obviously moving towards their own net, a lot of players in the lower levels, they'll just end up in their net if they have to make the save, or they'll just leave the net wide open and get the boost. It's really bizarre.
They love the boost.
Even straight away, like
even
you'll see that a lot. Like they'll go. Last man will go wide.
Oh yeah.
And that's when you should just shoot. You see that in pro lobbies even. Like I've seen apparently Jack and I've seen K-Dog do it so many times whenever they're playing rank 2s. They get so many goals from top 100 SSL players just going wide. And they just shoot down the middle.
Really weird that people still do that. Like a second man. To be so wide, it is a bit strange.
It's because of the big boosts, that's why. So like they probably have 10 boost or something after a play and they want to get the big boost, but they are not really respecting how quickly the opposition can turn defense into offense. That's a good shot from them. So because they're not respecting how quick defense can turn into offense, they're not in position. So they're not really reading the game basically. That's why.
Yeah, that's fair.
It's a very common mistake.
Yeah, I'd say that's the most common mistake actually.
Oh,
is second man, excuse me, just being like completely out of position. Like especially in the lower, like in 2s and lower ranks, they are so close to you, like in the corners or in the opponent's corner. They'll literally be right behind you in dangerous positions. It's just so bizarre.
I think it's because they just don't know like if they're touching the ball enough. Like they just look at the scoreboard and think, oh, I haven't touched it, I need to touch it.
Yeah, it's
like,
a
they don't know
weird
how to get involved
concept that,
sometimes.
because like surely the main thing that matters is the actual score.
Winning the game.
Yeah.
Win
Are you winning or not? It doesn't matter if you've had a lot of touches. Are you winning? Well, that's great. I mean, Dennis Rodman. That's what I always bring it back to.
And he won a lot.
Yeah, yeah.
So he's a good example. Even in RCS, I mean, you know, no one remembers how many points Greasy Meister had in Game 4 of the RCS Season 2 finals against Smoker Aces, but we just know that he's a world champion because he won the game.
That's actually a really good point.
You know.
Yeah, it really doesn't matter. Like, yeah, it really doesn't matter who scores the most points. It's did your team win?
Because the points that actually matter to most people is the ranked points.
Yeah.
Not so.
Plus 12.
Yeah, it's always about the plus 12. So
Yeah.
you can't.
Could you imagine that? Damn, I'm a GC1 that averages 1,000 points. Or wouldn't you rather just say I'm a GC3? Do you know what, do you know what I mean? It's like just a bit of an odd thing, but yeah, you're right. This is good. Seeing more.
You see that with like NBA superstars as well a lot. Like they stat pad. Or they care about the stat pad.
Westbrook, I know what you're thinking.
Westbrook, yeah, Westbrook. Well, he's good now. He's matured now. But back in his Laker days, yeah, for sure. This is not the one. Not a very good winning mentality for sure.
Yeah, I mean he'd actually call like the bigs off the ball so he can get a rebound.
Yeah.
Or like even throwing it up off the backboard himself so he can just get his own rebound. I mean that should be banned. They should just not allow him to have a rebound. Doing that, it's just so crazy.
I mean, it's not against the rules to be fair.
But it's just
it's I don't know. It's like the Spanish kickoff of basketball.
Spanish kickoff.
Pretty much. It's a good 50 from them.
All of them on one side, casual as you do.
Yeah, just try to like if a touch is like too difficult. So if, for example, you have a ball where everyone's committed and you want to put it on net, but it's tough to do, then just hit it into space and just work on your offensive pressure from there, rather than trying to force something tough, missing the ball or getting a bad touch and setting them up.
Right.
You'd rather just build up your offense slowly than help them score, of course.
Yeah.
With a bad touch.
Almost like how Spain used to play football. I don't really follow football anymore, but when they won the World Cup, they were so good at just passing that ball and slowly but surely just building their offense.
Yeah.
And like if it didn't work, they just play it back. No big deal. We just start again.
Yeah. The Spain golden era 2010s, they were unreal. They would literally just pass around defenders. I remember watching Barcelona versus Man United Champions League final, and Man United was easily the best team in Europe apart from the Barcelona team that ended up winning. And when they played each other in the finals, it was one of the most embarrassing finals ever, because Man United could not do anything because Barcelona were just passing it around them all day. The score was only 2-0, but anybody that watched that match know that Barcelona was so much better than Man United that it wasn't even funny. They
really wanted to slot that.
Yeah.
If the game was long enough, Barcelona really could have scored 10 against them.
Wow.
I've seen you, Dave.
Trying to get back to you.
Nice.
Oh,
wow.
Just to take away the highlight. This guy's unbelievable. It's just to sabotage the highlight.
I don't know how I didn't hit it.
Oh, you did hit it. Wow. That's
Scammed.
right. Yeah.
Yeah, but
So did they show the possession stats on that, right?
Yeah, it was 80% or 70%, which is just huge for football.
Yeah, that
because obviously in football, there's so many players. So to have a percentage gap that big really means something